Rayan and Raad were brothers who loved adventure. They were always full of energy, curious about the world, and a little too confident in their own ideas. This weekend, their family had gone camping in a quiet forest with tall trees, chirping birds, and a sky full of stars. That evening, after dinner and some fun by the fire, their parents tucked into their tents. But Rayan and Raad weren't sleepy. "Let's go for a quick walk," Raad whispered, holding a flashlight. "Just around the campsite?" Rayan asked, raising an eyebrow. "Yeah, just for a bit. No one will notice," Raad grinned. They slipped on their jackets and tiptoed out, giggling as they stepped into the shadows of the forest. But the deeper they went, the more the trees began to look the same. The flashlight flickered, and the trail behind them disappeared into the darkness. Rayan stopped. Wasn't that tree the one we passed before?" Raad frowned. "No, we came from this way, I think." Minutes passed, then more. The air got colder. The stars above seemed farther away. "We're lost," Rayan snapped. "You said we wouldn't go far." Raad crossed his arms. "You followed me. You didn't have to come." They started arguing, pointing fingers, raising voices, blaming each other. Their hearts beat fast, their breaths came short. Then, in the distance, a faint glow appeared between the trees. "What's that?" Rayan whispered, calming down a little. "I don't know," Raad replied. Drawn by the mysterious light, they walked quietly toward it. As they moved closer, they saw an old man sitting on a tree stump. In his hand was a lantern, not like any lantern they had ever seen. It glowed warmly, softly, like a golden flame dancing inside. "Good evening, boys," the man said kindly. "You seem troubled." "We're lost," Rayan said, stepping forward. The old man nodded. "Sometimes it takes darkness to notice the light." Raad blinked. "What do you mean?" The man held up the lantern. "This lantern doesn't just shine, it listens. It glows brighter when you're kind, honest, and patient, but it dims when you lie, argue, or treat others badly. You see, Akhlaq, good character, is a light. The better your manners, the brighter you shine, not just outside but inside too." He handed the lantern to them. "Take this, let it guide you. But be mindful. Your actions will affect how far its light reaches." Rayan and Raad looked at each other, a little embarrassed. "Thank you," they said together. As they turned to walk back, the path ahead slowly began to light up. The lantern glowed steadily, until Raad said, "Told you we'd find our way." Rayan frowned. "Seriously? You still think this was a good idea?" The lantern flickered, dimmed slightly. Both boys went silent. Then Rayan sighed. "Okay, I'm sorry I snapped." Raad kicked a pebble. "Yeah, I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have dragged us out here." The lantern glowed brighter again. Step by step, they made their way through the forest. The lantern led them with its warm light, and they followed with more care. No more arguments, no more blaming. When they finally reached their campsite, the tent lights looked like stars fallen to the ground. The boys turned back to look at the forest, but the old man was gone. So was the stump. Only the lantern remained in their hands, glowing peacefully. They quietly entered their tent and lay down, the lantern resting between them. That night, Rayan whispered, "I think that old man was sent by Allah." Raad nodded, "To teach us something important." And they both remembered the lesson. Good character lights the path, especially when the world feels dark. Have you ever seen someone's kindness change a situation? How do you think our character affects those around us? Don't forget to subscribe to Guided Hearts for more inspiring Islamic stories that teach values through imagination and reflection.